This is Devious Dave Rose, professional pariah and all around asshole. And you are tuned in to the greatest, defending, undisputed video game collector on the planet. Casey is Raw.
It's Saturday night with Casey's Raw Energy. We're ready for the fight. Agent Raiders and Tex rise to the call. MK3, Kratos and Joe, we're having a ball. From video games to wrestling, we cover it all. We're the kings of the screen under neon lights. Saturday Raw, igniting the night. We're the crew so wild, we'll rise to the top. In the world of gaming, we'll never stop. In this chaos, we find our might. Michael's lost in the shadows, but we're alright. Discussing world news, no fear, no shame. With laughter and stories, fueling the game. Join the madness as we break down the walls. We're the kings of the screen under neon lights. Saturday Raw, igniting the night. We're the crew so wild, we'll rise to the top. In the world of gaming, we'll never stop. Join the madness as we break down the walls.
Guys, my name's Casey's Raw. Welcome to Saturday is Raw. Hope you guys are doing good. I wasn't sure if I was going to do this today. I took off last week. Really just doing, just record gameplays and editing stuff like that. But I figure, hey, hang out with you guys tonight. I am watching Grand Slam Collision in Australia right now. I'm almost an hour behind right now. But let's say hi to it's the Costanza in the chat. And he says, and there's Tex is a closet Eagles fan. So hope you guys are doing good. So I guess right now I see John Moxley coming out. I guess he's defending his AEW Continental title against, was it Kasasa, whatever his name is. He was the former New Japan Wrestling World Champion. Nope. So, like, that's one of the things. I'm not a big fan of these Japanese wrestlers that AEW picks up. But this probably should be a good match. I mean, the Continental matches are usually good. So, Hinzo Tasaka. I know I botched his last name, but I hear he comes out now. But let me send out a message. I was reaching out to the Rose saying, hey, you want to hang out tonight? But I'm going to actually go to Discord to them and tell them, hey, I'm live right now. Oh my. Soup. Let's see. Let's go to the guys. I'm live. right now. So, um, yeah, this should be a good match between John Moxley and Kinsuki, whatever is the Alpha, the Continental Belt. The Continental Belt's okay. I still think it's not the best idea of a title belt. I still not a fan of having 3 mid card titles when you have the international belt, you have the continental belt, you got the national belt, you got the actually the TNT belt too. And then when it was the unified belt, you technically have a 5th belt. Was that right? You had continental, international, national, TNT, and your unified belt. Yeah. But of course the belts the continental and international belt hasn't been they've been de-unified. Is it de-unified? So I know this has already been taped. I know people probably read the spoilers. So I mean the Rose gave it a good idea just to watch it and react to it. I have a couple other things I was thinking about doing too. So but I figure, hey, I'll watch this, keep an eye out on it. So I'm watching it on HBO Max right now. And it runs pretty good on HBO Max. Oh, I got the Weasel Boy. What's up, Weasel Boy? He, of course, when I'm doing the show or playing the game, he's got to needs attention. But I thought it'd be kind of funny to react to a couple of the couple of the AI videos I made. Let me see. Oh, I gotta definitely watch this Civic Ryan episode. Professional victim gets harassed. I gotta watch that later on. Save that. So let's see. Share screen. There. Then go to me. And then we can go to my videos. I got several of them locked up. Actually, they're not showing the ones that I locked up. That's weird. Why wouldn't it show those ones? Did I have to go through Studio for that? I mean, I just posted this one with Power Rangers doing a wrestling promo. But I don't know why it's not showing the other ones. Did I go? Because I got this one right here. Help save animals. I probably should say help save the animals. But I was trying to wonder what should I call it.
Hi, I'm Sarah McLevin.
Oh, I mean,
Please say you'll be the. Hi, I'm Sarah McLevin. Please say you'll be the answer for an innocent animal who is suffering right now. An animal who needs your help. Please consider making a donation today.
Hi.
oh, by the way, when I sent that to Dave Rose, he's like, "Is that supposed to be Rat Dog?" I'm like, no.
I'm Carlos. All the dogs you helped, they have homes now. But this is Sarah. She doesn't. She gave everything to save us, and now she needs someone to save her. Please.
Please.
Hi, I'm Sarah McLevin.
Oh,
Please say you'll be the answer
Face
for a
hugger.
helpless creature who's clinging to life right now. A creature
Yeah.
that just needs someone to hold on to. Consider making.
Hi, I'm Sarah McLevin.
Somewhere between here and wherever it came from. Creatures like this are alone, scared, and hurting. Hi, I'm Sarah McLevin. Please, say you'll be the answer for an innocent animal who is suffering right now. An animal who needs your help. Hi, I'm Sarah McLevin. Please, say you'll be the answer for an innocent animal who is suffering right now. An animal who needs your help. Consider me.
Let me put this out into the, if you guys want to come in. Like I said, if you guys want to come in and say hi, you're welcome. But like I said, I always say, I reserve the right to kick you out if you say something stupid.
Making a donation today.
Hi, I'm Sarah McLevin. This is Buster. He weighs 800 pounds. He didn't get this way overnight. He got this way because someone loved him and only fed him cheeseburgers.
Hi, I'm Sarah McLevin. Please, say you'll be the answer for an innocent animal who is suffering right now. An animal who needs your help. Please, consider making a donation today.
I don't even think that's an animal. It's a parasite. That was a parasite. That's a what? A tapeworm?
Hi, I'm Sarah McLevin. Please, say you'll be the answer for an innocent animal who is suffering right now. An animal who needs your help. Please, consider making a donation today. Dances, please. Say you'll be the answer for a mighty creature who is suffering right now. A creature who needs your help. Please, consider making a donation today. Please, say you'll be the answer for a lonely vampire like Dracula who is suffering in the shadows right now. A creature who needs your help to live safely and with dignity. Please, consider making a donation today.
I want to be your friend.
You already are. And so many more can be if we reach them in time.
Oh my god! It says call now to help a vampire in need. So call 1-800-555-BLOOD. I think that's my favorite one right there.
Please, say you'll be the answer for an innocent animal who is suffering right now. An animal who needs your help.
Does she die?
Please,
Oh my god.
consider making a donation today.
Ahoy, I be Draven Blackbird. Please, say you'll be the answer for an innocent soul that's suffering right now. A soul who needs your help. Please, consider sending a donation.
Hi, I'm Sarah McFlyen. Please, say you'll be the answer for a little DeLorean that's struggling right now. A time machine that needs your help to keep its spark alive. Please.
Oh man. I don't know why it wouldn't let me play some of the ones that I have private. I don't know why it wouldn't do that. Oh shoot. I lost the page for a second. That's weird. Why wouldn't it show that? We got this one right here. This is Dr. Phil clips right here. Can I zoom in this a little closer?
You beat the addiction.
I did.
Bring it out.
Whoa.
Oh my God, it's not mine!
We found this in your closet.
No.
Jason,
oh,
you told us you beat the addiction.
I did.
Bring it out.
Whoa.
Oh my God, it's not mine!
We found this in your closet.
No! I don't even know where.
You told us you kicked the habit.
I did, brother.
Bring it out.
Whoa.
Oh my God!
That's not mine!
We found this in your locker.
No, I don't even know where you got those.
Told us you were all out of gum.
Yeah, I said I was out.
Bring it out.
Whoa! Oh my gosh, that is not mine!
We found this in your locker.
No, you got it.
You told us you beat the addiction.
I did.
Bring it out.
Whoa! Oh my God, that's not mine!
We found this in your closet.
No! I don't even know where.
We told us you beat the cookie habit.
He did.
Bring it out.
He has it.
Whoa.
That's not mine.
We found this in your closet.
No, me not even know where.
You told us you were done with the flies.
We are. We swear.
Bring it out.
That's a lot of flies.
Not ours.
Hey, we found this in your locker. You told
Found
us
this
you beat
in
the
your
addiction.
locker?
Bring it out.
Oh wow.
Whoa! That's not mine!
We found it in your closet.
No, I don't.
That's Bullfrog right there.
Ow.
Oh my
You told
God.
us you beat the addiction.
Diabetes.
Bring it out.
Diabetes.
Whoa, diabetes.
We found it in your closet.
Diabetes. Hold still. Diabetes.
You told us you stopped collecting.
I did, man. I swear.
Bring it out.
Whoa.
Oh my God, that's not mine.
We found this in your locker.
No, I don't even know where you got those.
You told us you beat the addiction.
Sugar.
Bring it out.
Oh, wow.
We found it in your closet.
Easy now.
You told us you kicked the habit.
I did, brother.
Roman
Bring it out.
Reigns. Fat Roman Reigns.
That's not mine.
We found this in your locker.
No, I don't even know where you got those.
You told us you beat the addiction.
I did.
Bring it out.
Whoa.
Oh, treat.
We found this in your closet.
No, I don't even
Jackson, it's a whole mountain of biscuits.
Ain't mine, I
Sit
swear.
back down.
Can't sit with those
We'll
things
talk
staring
about
at
this
me.
after the break. Stay right. Told us you were done stockpiling 40-ounce bottles in Black and Milds.
I am, I
Bring it
swear.
out. Whoa.
Oh my God!
We found this in your closet.
I don't know.
Told us you beat the addiction.
I did.
Bring it out.
Whoa.
What's up, Mikhail?
That's not mine.
We found this in your closet.
No, I don't even know where. You told us you kicked the candy.
I did.
Bring it out.
Whoa.
Oh my God, that's not mine.
We found this in your closet.
No, I don't even know where
You told us you.
See, I know one thing about chocolate. There, like I used to work for a company. We were unloading a trailer that's been sitting for 2 years. It had full product and had a lot of stuff. I think it had it from a Rite Aid or something like that. And it had a lot of food. And the worst ones that when you rip open to toss it was chocolate. Chocolate smelled horrible when it was expired, dude. I never knew chocolate smelled horrible expired. Like that was something like I think I'd rather smell shit than what that smelled like. Like I would not like there was nothing salvageable out of that thing. But that just reminds me when I see a big mountain candy. That's the first thing I think of right there. But let's see. And I might have to release some of the. Oh, that's RGT85 when he got a Wing Eagle belt off Amazon. Let's see if we can try that again. See if we can bring it up. I don't know why I'm not able to show the other ones. If I show some of the really bad ones, it probably like I had some where there's kids where they're being taught the word of the day, and I made shorts of those, but those got shadow banned. What's up, TTSSYF? How's it going? There's Mikkel. What's up, Mikkel? And Tour Capture. How are you guys doing today? I might just have to I got an idea because I know I'm not going to get views from those because they'll get shadow banned. So we'll do this. There's some really fucked up ones. You guys really want to see some fucked up toys commercials? But you know what? Let's do this one where it's deleted scenes from Cops. I'll go ahead and unleash that one. I don't know, like I said, I don't know why they wouldn't let me view these, but I should have it now able to check it out. So you can check this one out now. Let's see. Should have. I mean, there it is. Deleted scenes from Cops. This is 12 minutes.
DeLorean! Don't lose him!
The Rose says he'll be on in a bit. Food is in the oven. Okay. So this, yeah, these are obviously AI videos right here, but it's a cop chasing DeLorean, the time machine.
Of course it's a time machine.
Cops.
That's a green van! Don't let it get away!
You've
Gotta be kidding me. Dog's throwing firebombs now. Of course it's a dog with a collar. Yeah, that's for you, officer! Can't catch me in this rock ride! 85, 86, 87, 88. He just vanished.
The Batmobile.
Don't lose it! He's lighting the jet. Hold on! You gotta be kidding me! He's running nitro in traffic. It's like chasing a rocket ship. Yabba dabba, fuck you! Yeah, that's for you, officer! Can't catch me in this rock ride! Yabba dabba, fuck you!
It's like they're in Las Vegas. That's what it looks like.
That's a kid! Don't lose him!
It's the kid from E.T.
Of course it's an alien.
Of course it's an alien.
That's a wagon! Don't lose him! Of course it's that ambulance-looking car.
Why is that chasing the Ghostbusters?
Back up!
Oh, God. I
White
don't
bug with the
remember
racing
that
stripe.
thing
Don't
from.
lose him! Of course it's the bug.
It's a TV show. There's another.
Hands where I can see them. Vegas PD. You know how fast you were going back there?
I don't even know where back there is.
Welcome to 1826. Here's your citation.
That's a car van! Don't lose him!
James from Dumb and Dumber.
Who puts carpet on a vehicle? Copy, still southbound on the service road. Dog ears flapping. If he sheds anymore, we're gonna need
This is definitely like Las Vegas. I mean, look at all these signs.
animal control. That's a General Lee! Don't lose him!
Holy!
Of course it's a General Lee. Don't let that thing get away! Woo!
So what this is a bar that the Patreons are paddling so they can go forward. This thing actually does exist. You have a bartender, and it's for pretty much. I wouldn't doubt it's for like for Las Vegas where it's legal to be drunk in public, but obviously you have someone steering the vehicle, but you have a bartender and then you have the patrons cycling. So this thing does exist. It's not just some bullshit someone made up on AI. This thing does exist. Texas. No way Michael J. Fox isn't swerving. Gonna rain in Daytona again.
Faster, boys. Cop can't drink with us.
You're literally powering a bar with your feet. Pull it over.
I could prove this thing really does exist. Let me see if I can find it. God, they still have the John Moxley match on. I could see Moxley lose the belt tonight. Let's see. Share this one. Bar. Vehicle? Trying to think something. Hold on. Bar. Let's see, bar vehicle. I'm seeing if that's what it's called. Uh, what other thing would be called? Let's put bike. Bar vehicle. Maybe that would come up. Okay. I found something like it. I don't know what's called. It's a draw. So Moxley retains. I'm sure that was probably a good match. So here it is. So you see, there's a guy who's steering the bike or the vehicle, and got the people who pedal, but they're also, patrons. Pedal. Let me look that up. Pedal hub. Here, let's check. I gotta be careful. That's a news channel. Watch, let's do this one.
Are you gonna pedal all day?
This is Nashville. No, I don't want spoilers. Yeah, I told you this thing is real. This thing actually big. It's really. The problem is, obviously, you can't do much of that. So let's go back to this one. Is that the Ho train? No, it's not the Ho train.
That's one. Keep on it. You've got to be kidding me. It's got a tuba glued to the roof. And
When I saw this, I thought this was the Homer. You know, back the day in The Simpsons, when Homer's half brother was who was running a car company, and he let Homer to design a car called the Homer, and I thought this was the Homer. I don't mean how outrageous it looked. I thought this was the Homer.
tailfin's bigger than an airplane. Who builds this stuff? Dog's still throwing firebombs out the window like it's normal. Black man, don't lose him! Big guy with a mohawk hanging out the window. Looks like trouble.
That's a stone car. Don't let it get away.
That's a giant dog.
Dog's throwing firebombs from a rock buggy. Of course it's a dog with a car.
That's horrible.
That's a hillbilly truck. Don't lose him.
Hillbilly.
Of course, they got a rocking chair and a still back there.
Beverly Hillbilly's truck.
Oh,
no.
Central suspect vehicles at DeLorean again, pushing 70. He's making for the towers. Blue arcs coming off the back. Looks like some kind of rig.
Oh my God, it's the World Trade Centers.
We're staying on him. That's a family truck, so don't lose it.
Of course it's a station wagon.
That's the talking Trans Am. Don't lose him.
Oh, I think that's
Of course.
the one with what's it called? Knight Rider. That's Kit.
Got the red light. That's our guy on the gurney. Don't lose him. Of course, it's got a motor and oxygen tank.
Mustang, stay on him. Traffic jam up ahead. He's not slowing. He's taking the tow ramp. Whoa! He just cleared the whole line. Brakes, brakes, brakes. We're box tickets. Continue east.
Not good, man.
Keep on him.
I think this is something
You gotta be
Mad
kidding me.
Max.
They got warriors on the roof.
Is that the Pope Mobile? You gotta be kidding me. The Pope and some porn guy are throwing a party in there. They're waving at
That's Pope. It's the Pope and the Devil.
us. Good evening. God bless.
Officers, come join the party.
Yeah, I'll put that in the report. That's a kid. Don't lose him. What the? It's glowing. Oh my God, it's flying. Kid, get back on the ground. Of course it's an alien.
Of course it's an alien. Oh, God.
The green ice cream van. Don't lose it. Look at all that smoke. Whole thing's like a mobile dispensary.
Yeah, that's for you, officer. Can't catch me in this rock ride.
That's the Bluesmobile. Don't lose him.
Problem is with the Bluesmobile, the speaker is on backwards. The speaker's supposed to be forward, not backwards.
It's held together with prayer and duct tape.
Where's that tape?
That's the van. Don't lose him.
I think that's the green ring. I think that's the mystery.
Of course it's that van. That's the Cybertruck. Don't lose him. Of course it's bulletproof. That's a DeLorean. Don't lose him. Of course it's a time machine. He's going through some kind of portal. You have got to be kidding me. That's the hearse. Don't lose it. We've got a ghost chasing it. That's the Pacer. Don't lose it.
It's the vehicle from Wayne's World.
That's the white race car. Don't lose him.
Of course, has a big number 5 on the hood.
Testicles.
That's the DeLorean. Don't lose him.
Of course it's a time machine.
Time machine.
It's 11 o'clock. Don't lose him.
It's OJ.
Cameras locked.
OJ
We've got clear
Simpson.
visual on the driver. He's staying calm so far.
Units are staged ahead. CHP's keeping distance. Nobody pushing him. We'll hold this altitude.
10-4, sun's dropping. Lights gorgeous on the roof.
All right, that's enough.
That's a green van. Don't let it get away.
Let's see if I thought that'd be kind of funny. Then we got some Power Rangers. That's several Japanese Power Rangers that was rejected.
Rattlesnake change Rattle Viper Gator. Crayfish change Crayfish Ninja. Electric Omar Corridor change Lobster change Octopus change Owen Pass on change. World Dark Pro Warrior Black.
Oh my
Socks
God.
change axe.
The sock is still there, blocking his vision. You want AI rat dog? I could do that.
Benched flower change timer haha. Ice.
you had to
Market challenge in Jakara change art.
even you had to dump that ice water on you to morph. That's gotta be horrible. One, you'd be like shocking yourself. Then two, are you supposed to be going around carrying a bucket of ice water at all times? I mean, some of that stuff at least you could hide in a pocket, like your sock, your your bud, marijuana bud, whatever it's called. I mean, at least some of that stuff you can hide into your pocket.
Natter change.
You got to. Oh my god. That doesn't make any sense. I mean, it could have been like a giant wig Power Ranger.
Springer Litty G. Ochen. Ochibon.
Uchibon.
Hentai.
Okay, that's getting stupid now. I like to show some other things that like it's kind of fucked up. But I know it could show the words of the day from children, but let's give it a second while waiting a little bit. That was kind of. It was funny to a point. I mean, I would do a bunch of the ones. Trying to think. The words of the day and the controversial toy commercial. I would love to do more, like do shorts. Problem is, I get shadow banned for those. Like those will get like no views at all because YouTube sees because there's cuss words and stuff to the point where like trigger words like the word of the day shadow ban like oh my god not saying anything racist on those. Hmm. It looks like this time is that range still short? Is that me or is that wrestling ring for AEW just short? Because I heard last time they went to Australia, the ring was very short, and that looks pretty short ring. But I hadn't been watching a lot of Dynamite lately. It's just I don't know. It's losing my interest. While I've been watching TNA, I just don't seem like AEW really they'll probably rent they probably rent the ring again. Oh, I gotcha. I was had to think about it. That the Rose has probably rented the ring again. Yeah, that's what I heard. They found someone they rented the ring and Tony Cheapskate can't afford to ship his ring over there. Oh, this cheapskate. I mean, like WWE, and honestly, I'm sure WWE actually not only they shipped their ring over to Saudi Arabia. I mean, when they're gonna be there for 10 years, what's the point of bringing it back and forth when you could just have a place to house that ring? And I'm sure there's probably they have a couple rings in Europe, and I'm wouldn't doubt WWE has rings already like stored around the world. That's what I believe probably has it. Like especially since they did the deal with Saudi Arabia. So like, all right, we got this deal for 10 years. So send the ring over there, and we don't need and just store it and pull it out when we need to. So, but like, I can understand why they, Tony would rent a ring because I mean they don't go to Australia that all the time, and they don't always go to around Europe all the time. So it makes sense just rent a ring. I mean, they're not like WWE where they have the European tours all the time. But I was kind of hoping they would do this show like live here too. I mean, I wouldn't care if it was started like noontime. I would have sat and watched it. It'd been something to watch it during the daytime. I probably would have slept in the middle of it. But I choose the wrong match to watch because I don't care about the AEW Women's Tag Team Championship. While I mean, Moxley defending his Continental title, so that was more important. But ooh, that looks good from Olive Garden. Oh yeah, it's like pasta with meat, like little slices of steak, chicken. Ooh, that looks good. Olive Garden. Olive Garden. Haven't been to Olive Garden in forever. Even though they're like it's fake Italian. Well, no shit. It's like when you have a franchise like that. Yeah, it's fake Italian. Would it be 5 o'clock a.m. for us if it was 8 o'clock p.m. there? Okay, then makes sense, or at least release it a little late, earlier. I mean, people are gonna know about spoilers. And I guarantee you, let's see. I want to see AEW uh Grand Slam Australia card match card. There we go. Let's see if trying to avoid from uh taking the Oilers. Because usually you can find a picture of all the matches. And it's not that one. Not that one either. Okay. I don't want to. Okay, maybe I'll do. Oh, here's the problem. I'm on fucking Bing. That's the problem. Bing doesn't know shit. I gotta go to Google. AEW Grand Slam Australia. I just want the picture. Okay, here it is. Alright, share this tab. So, alright. Obviously, we know that Moxley just won. I mean, not won, it was a tie. You got a mixed tag team match. Loser of the fall has to. Look at this shit. It says loser of the fall has their head shaved. Okay. I just didn't read it right. I'm not assuming it's going to be them losing. And then you got winner gets AEW World Championship match. The Andrade versus Hangman Adam Page. I I would give it to Hangman because Andrade just came back. And it'd be too early just to give him the title match. They got Kyle Fletcher versus Mark Briscoe for the TNT belt in the ladder match. And I think I heard about some crazy move. This is the match they have right now. I'm gonna assume the Babes of Wrath will retain. And then you got the AEW World Title. I'm gonna say MJF retains. That's so. I'm like I said. I know this is a draw, and Moxley retained. I go Hangman, Tony Storm, and Orange Cassidy. See, if TNT belt, if Kyle, let's say Mark Briscoe wins, then Kyle Fletcher only had the belt for like a few days. So, like, then they would put the belt back on the Mark Briscoe. You know what? I would say probably Mark Briscoe did win because I'm sure there's going to be some reason they'll probably have a three-way match, triple threat match between Kyle Fletcher, Mark Briscoe, and Tommaso Ciampa. And then, yeah, like I said, Babes of Wrath and MJF. That's my prediction right there. So, yeah, I was like wondering why am I having problems finding the match card? Then I looked up. It's like, oh, I'm looking on the wrong search engine. Bing doesn't know jack shit. Like Bing is horrible search engine. I don't. Their table looked. Their announcing table was horrible. They had like a piece. Oh, hold on. Something just. Yeah, the Babes of Wrath retain. They just won. I figured they were going to retain. But I was going to say on the announcing table where they have the sign, like one women wrestlers hit the table, the sign went like that. I'm like, oh my God, how cheap is that? Statlander. God damn. Damn, man, these women are hot as shit. Yeah, I choose the wrong match to try to watch because I really don't care about the women tag team match. And honestly, several of these women, I don't know who they are really. The only one out of that was Willow Nightingale, who I know. I mean, I see Ricochet with the AEW National Belt. It's a good looking belt, but to me, that's like, hey, that's like their version of the European title. It's the third string title belt. And then what's the weirdest thing? It's not even third string if you really think about it. Like I said earlier, you had the TNT belt that was originally their second string belt. And then you had the Atlantic that became the international belt. Then you had the Continental belt. And then when they unified those two belts together, you had the unified belt. So, but you had, it was weird, but how that was going. And then because that was happening, they're like, hey, we got to make another belt because the two of the belts were tied up. So it's like, we got to have another belt, the national belt. I mean, at least it looks cool, but it's like you're the third string or fourth string champion now. Like you're worse than the European champion. At least the European champion is like you're champion of Europe. While you're the national champion. You're just really just the United States champion. But a good looking belt though. And I know Devious Dave Rose, if he's watching this, he'll probably be upset. But let me throw this back out here. Throw this out in the chat. Let me fast forward. There it is. I can't. It's an ad. Oh God. I've been watching a lot of HBO Max lately. I had HBO Max, and since I had Discovery Plus. I think that was what I was watching American Choppers on it. Then I realized American Choppers was on uh, HBO Max, so I got rid of that other app. And then when AEW was going to HBO Max, like, oh, awesome. I just wish it was mad cheaper. If it was like $20 per pay per view on HBO Max, I would pull the trigger for that. I mean, AEW would definitely give you the money's worth with the pay per view. They're like what 3, 4, almost 5 hours long. So then that's usually included with the pre-show too. So, uh, let's see. I don't know if I want to show the controversial toys because it's really fucked up. I'm shocked how they but I will show the words of the day. Let's do that. It's kind of funny. Let's they're doing talking about AEW all in London. Hopefully they'll be doing good. I mean, I want to see AEW sell that out pretty good. I don't think they'll probably make sell as many as they did 2 years ago. And honestly, not as much as 3 years ago. But let's go ahead and put this out so we can have something be kind of funny to laugh at. Here come. I guess this is the Andrade versus Hangman match. I just think it's way too early to give Andrade a push. Even though I know he's he's not the CMLL champion because that's Claudio. I think he's the Crash Championship, no, Crash World Champion, and he's another World Champion. And I think he's actually going for the HOG Championship belt too. Let's see if Andrade El Idolo. See, the problem is he was never the same since he went from when he left to the main roster in WWE. Because he had a great run in NXT, but Vince didn't know how to use him. And honestly, Triple H botched Andrade when he had a chance to use him. And I believe it's like some other people are saying that we're seeing that this whole thing that people were praising Triple H way too much during the NXT Black and Gold. Like, honestly, had some people that was working with him that he was taking the credit. And now we're seeing that if he still had a creative mind, it's not him. Because I mean, we would see something better than what we've been seeing on WWE right now. So you figure if he did have that great creative mind, Andrade would have at least been the Intercontinental Champion. But hopefully he'll have a better run with AEW with this time because he's a good wrestler. I thought what Andrade should have done, he should have went to AAA. I think he could have been AAA's world champion. That bump on Briscoe was nuts. Well, that'll be coming up soon. But yeah, it sucks seeing Andrade was botched in WWE the second time around. And I don't blame him if he wanted to try to weasel himself out of the deal when he was not being used. Now they're promoting this thing called I Drink. What is it, like some energy drink? It almost like water in the can. That's almost what it looks like. They're selling. This should be a good match right here. Oh, good smacks from back and forth. Andrade, yeah, Andrade's career is botched. Fletcher needs pants. Yeah, even though I don't want to see Fletcher. Oh, looks like Heyman tried to go for. Oh God, what's it called? His finisher move, the buckshot lariat. Oh my God, what the hell's with the cameraman? Did they have some idiot cameraman? They were like zoomed in right into the chest of Heyman. Ooh, good smack from Andrade. I think who the hell's that chick? That Andre. That's definitely a plant. She kisses him. That is definitely a plant. Now she wants to take a picture of Hangman. Oh, she wanted to kiss Hangman too. Oh, I know I'm behind. I started almost an hour behind. Of course I am. I didn't realize what time it starts. I thought it started 8 o'clock my time. That's why yeah, I'll watch it, and then I realized I'm like, oh, it's on now. That's why I posted to start at 8 o'clock my time, 9 o'clock Eastern. Saturday having a show on Saturday is not the best thing. Honestly, I think they would do better if they would put on Thursday night or even compete on Friday nights. Saturday night, I mean, I don't know. I think Saturday night's not a good night for. Oh, we got the Rose. What's up, Rose?
What's up, shithead? You enjoying spoiling the pay per view for me, or the Grand Slam rather?
Oops. Well, I didn't know where you were. I'm like, plus I'm an hour behind. I didn't know. Well, I mean,
I haven't even watched it. I was gonna watch it after stream. So you said you didn't want to do a live reaction, so I
Eh,
didn't. I didn't bother to put it on.
oops. Well, yeah, that's true. But then I was thinking, I was like, that's not a bad idea. Plus, I was doing other things, but I was watching it. I'm like, right now, this Andrade match with Heyman's pretty good, but I don't know. Like, I don't lately AEW. I tried to sit and watch Dynamite. I don't know. It just doesn't hold my attention anymore. You know?
Hey, Dave Rose would rip you a new one if we heard your show tonight. All you're doing is shit canning fucking AEW all night long.
Oh, I'm like, it's just my opinion. I mean, I tried to like AEW. I'll try to watch and sit. Like, I know they have a bunch of great wrestlers, and honestly, I'm not even giving WWE praise either. Like I just said, like right now, you're starting to notice that Triple H wasn't really the brains behind the NXT Black and Gold. There's obviously he had some good creative minds working with him, and they just like, oh yeah, that sounds a good idea. I mean, if you watch WWE Unreal, you can see all he does is like just ask questions. Like when you have his people throwing out ideas, then Triple H will be like, okay, then next, you know?
Triple H is basically Vince number two.
Yeah, he's Vince McMahon light. Even though I'm not saying he's like in between where Vince was actually smart and when Vince went like he's too old out of touch, you know? He's in that in between right now. He's not super out of touch, but like it's just pretty obvious that he wasn't the brains behind it anymore. It's like Tex is a classic Eagle fan says he's the Triple H was the nose behind it.
The nose, huh?
Yeah. But you know what? I was kind of watching went back to watch WrestleMania 20 and I was just curious about a couple things to see if I figured they would still show Triple H. I mean, Chris Benoit. But I was curious. I don't remember at the very end if they actually showed Nancy and Daniel come in the ring, or if that was something that they just took pictures of. But I was curious if they want to show that, but obviously they didn't. I don't know if it was edited out, but
Probably was edited out, or maybe it didn't happen at all, and you're just remembering it different.
honestly, people have it where they have still pictures of it. Like if I really wanted to know, I have it on DVD. I could pull it out, but I would have to tear through this collection to find it. But
You don't have your DVDs in a decent order, so you can't tell.
no.
You can't tell what's what in your collection, like your video games.
No, because I mean, honestly, I don't have. I was originally thinking about putting another shelf in the bedroom where that will house the DVDs. I just never got a chance to do it because I'm lazy.
Hey, you said it. I didn't.
But I like. But I was just saying, it's like I would say AEW would have the better wrestling, but it's for some reason it doesn't hold my attention sometimes because if you're not into just like I like the story behind it. If there's not a story behind it, it's kind of hard to follow. I mean, yeah, they'll have great matches, but you still need story behind it to push the show along. You can't just like, well, this guy's gonna fight this guy this week and have 6-man match this week that, or they'll make up some where put an imaginary amount of money on the line. Like,
Yeah, that's the one thing I don't like about the only thing I really don't like about AEW is the constant freaking weekly 8-man, 10-man, shit ass matches like that, and then every pay per view or every big show, there's always like a $500,000 tag match or $1 million tag match.
Yeah.
I'm like, there's no way Tony Khan is giving away that much money to whoever wins the match, because if he did, he'd be fucking broke by now.
Oh, definitely. I mean, you have to be stupid. Back then,
I wouldn't. Those duffel bags they carry out to the ring is probably full of fucking Monopoly money.
if they even is that, it could be just someone their laundry,
Or it could
like,
be full of the Young Bucks cash that they used to drop
yeah.
from the ceiling years ago.
Oh yeah, that's true. But I'm like, I mean, like WWE, I think when it was Andre versus Big John Studd in a slam match, I think it was a $25,000 match. Well, like, even that was kind of outrageous at that time, and that was in the 85 for
Yeah, but see, that's a
WrestleMania.
little more believable though, because it only happened the one time. So that
Yeah.
probably was legit.
Nah, it was not legit, but it could have been more believable. But I mean, they did have money in that bag because when Andre won, he started throwing the money out to the crowd. But it is stupid, and I think I remember, like, I think Jurassic Express won like the $1 million match, and they decided to put it back up on the line. Like, hold on, if I were to won $1 million in the match, last thing I would do is like, hey, you know what? I'm gonna put it back on the line and like not even like get like double or nothing.
Right.
Like, that makes no sense. Like, so I just won $1 million, but instead of gaining anything, I have potentially to lose it. Like, you have to be retarded to do that. But like, it is stupid how he constantly have $500,000 match, $1 million match. I'm like, it's like you said, the company would go broke for how many times he would do those.
Especially as often as he signs wrestlers too.
See, that's the thing. I think Soul Monster brought up a good point. Is I and also I was thinking about something else, and JD brought this up too. Is that I'm thinking either Ring of Honor is going about to announce something like maybe they'll get a TV deal, or they're like where they can put talent into Ring of Honor, and I really don't even think they can. Don't even need to do that. I think the real answer is that they're about to let a bunch of people go. They feel like they'll have a bunch of people that they're not using, and they want to get rid of them, but they're waiting for their contract to be done so they can like replenish them with these new people. I think that's what that's all about. Because I mean, Ring of Honor is just coasting. It's not even like it like unless you pay for Honor Club or Pirate, like you're not watching Ring of Honor. Like, at least put it on fucking YouTube. Like, you would have more people have eyeballs on YouTube to watch it. Get money from the
Yeah,
viewers.
YouTube puts AAA on. WWE puts AAA on YouTube every week.
Yeah. like NWA was doing it. I mean, honestly, NWA wasn't making that much, but they were getting their product out there, and people were
DNA was streaming on Twitch.
yeah. So like, I don't know why they just. I think the reason they don't want to put Ring of Honor on YouTube, I think it's like how like Dark Elevation never got picked up because well that was on a free TV, it was on a free.
Well, that wasn't meant to that wasn't meant to have a TV deal though. Those were only pre and post show matches that Tony Khan felt like sharing.
Yeah, I thought that was a good idea because I mean you still got talent needs to get TV time. The problem is, it's like you said, there's getting way too many people in, and there's gotta be a reason. Like I said, I'm thinking they're replenishing. They're gonna get rid of a bunch of people they don't want no more, and they're replenishing them with them. You know?
Honestly, all the old timers that are in AEW right now should leave, should be gone, and go back to WWE and just finish their career.
See, and not only that, talking about old timers, I was thinking about this. I think the reason why we haven't seen Jericho just yet, his tour, his Fozzy tour is going on right now, but I think it's about to go up just before Elimination Chamber. Let me look that up. So I think potentially he can come out tour dates.
I think at this point Jericho won't come back till after WrestleMania because now there's no reason for him to come back before it.
No, I think he needs to come back now. Either at the week before, actually at the Elimination Chamber. Let's see. Oh, I need to go Google. Why am I? I need to put Google as my search engine. All right. Yeah, I was correct. But let me bring this up. Share screen. So, are you gonna be streaming?
Yeah, I'm just finishing my dinner and then I'm going to start my stream.
Actually, I think his tour dates in February is already done. Because he has tour dates in May, but they're only for 2 weeks. Like literally, like from May 7th to May 16th. So he could take 2 weeks off. You know,
That's
so
not
he
even
doesn't.
2 weeks. That's only 9 days.
Yeah. So he could potentially uh, miss 2 weeks off. So I think he's probably showing up for at the Nation Chamber because I feel like he needs to get um a WrestleMania match. But you got right here. Who says he's coming back at all? I think it's pretty.
He hasn't
AEW
done
really.
anything in AEW for like a year. So
Yeah, it's getting close to a year where he hadn't been in AEW. AEW really doesn't need him unless they're gonna put him in a good spot to help people out. I mean, the the learning tree sucked. His other factions that he did in AEW was good, but the learning tree sucked. Let's not.
yeah, that was the worst thing he's ever done in his entire
Yeah,
career.
yeah. And honestly, someone's gonna fumble, so you can't just say, "Oh, just because he had one fumble like that, it's meaning that he's done." I just think he needs to get one contract with OD and just retire there.
Yep, give him like another 2-year run or something like that.
Yeah, 2-3 years probably, and they could have like the CM Punk contract where CM Punk's not always there, but it's there enough so he's relevant, but not as where being gone as Roman Reigns or Brock Lesnar. Like I think if he had the CM Punk contract, he would do good. Some of the people are seeing if it'd be cool to have him against LA Knight. I think that'd be cool at WrestleMania. But I mean, see what the WrestleMania. No, I mean the Elimination Chamber uh matches are looking like. I'm just curious. I mean, okay, they do have matches already. All right, let's see. So honestly, you got the men's elimination chamber match. So you got Randy Orton versus LA Knight versus Cody, and then you still got 3 to be announced. For the women, you got Tiffany Stratton, Rhea Ripley, and Alexa Bliss. Now the men's, obviously LA Knight's not winning. And I don't think it's going to be Randy Orton. Most likely, I think it's going to be Cody Rhodes.
It's going to be Cody against Drew again.
Well, I'm thinking it'll be Cody, Drew, and Jacob Fatu. I think that'll be a triple threat at WrestleMania. I think that's going to happen. Hold on, did I just see Ice Show Speed? No, just a group called Speed. I saw Speed, so I thought they were talking about I Show Speed.
Yeah, fuck that.
By the way, that's the one of the worst names to have. I Show Speed.
Yeah, well, we've got more views than we'll ever get. That's for sure.
Definitely. Oh yeah, no doubt. I'm not gonna say I was thinking that. I'm just saying that's a horrible name. But then you got the one-on-one match: Becky Lynch versus AJ Lee for the women's Intercontinental title. Oh man,
AJ Lee. Wait, AJ Lee's coming back for another match?
Yeah.
How come she wasn't in the women's Rumble then?
That's a good question. I figure she would have been, wouldn't? But I think she's just a part-time. So I wouldn't doubt if that she might. This might be end up being a triple threat match, or maybe a 4-way match at WrestleMania. Obviously, I think at WrestleMania they'll probably put Becky Lynch and AJ Lee again for the Intercontinental title, but they might add Lyra and maybe someone else for the Intercontinental title.
That would be interesting, I suppose.
Yeah. And then for the World Heavyweight title, you got CM Punk versus Finn Balor. So CM Punk will win that one. It'd be interesting if he shows up, Finn Balor, as the Demon.
Dude, he hasn't done that in how long now? Like 10 years almost?
It's been probably since the whole thing with the Judgment Day. So 4 years? Maybe 5?
I think it's for longer than that. You should see if we can find out. Look it up. How long is it? When was the last time he wore his demon face paint?
Yeah, let me look that up. When the last time Demon Finn Balor? Oh, Bing says it was WrestleMania 39. I don't. No, that's not right. Bing, you fucked up. I'm go
Surprise.
Google. No, I think that's not right. I'll go. I guess so. I guess it was at. Uh. Huh. At 39. That's what it says right here. Last time Finn Balor appeared as the Demon in WWE was at WrestleMania 39, where he lost a Hell in a Cell against Edge.
That wasn't WrestleMania. That was in Saudi Arabia, wasn't it?
Well, that's what it says on Google, and Bing said the same thing. Let me look that up on Wikipedia.
I'm
Let's
pretty
go.
sure that match did not happen at WrestleMania 39.
Yeah, I don't remember much about WrestleMania 39 anymore. Except Cody losing to Roman.
I think Dom beat Ray that night too, I believe. Or I should say that weekend.
Yeah. Trying to find where the match. All right. Let's see. This is the matchup. Oh, yeah, you're right. Because, hold on. What were they were saying? It was. Okay. It was. Oh, let's go back. This was. I think that was one night. That is night one. Okay. Was it on night one? It was on night two. That's what it says on Wikipedia. It was on night two. It says Edge defeated the Demon Finn Balor in a Hell in a Cell match.
I do not remember that.
I
I could have
agree.
swore that was in Saudi Arabia.
I don't
And
remember that.
Crown Jewel.
And hold on, was that the one where Finn Balor botched, where like he was on the top corner pad and it fell and he fall or something like that? Or was am I wrong? Oh yeah, that's right. Texas is a closet Eagle fan. That's when Edge came out to the Brood team. I do remember that though. That is right. You know, it wasn't that much of a match if you don't remember it. You know, you
Right.
figure Hell in a Cell should have remembered that.
Especially at WrestleMania, because that was what, only the third one at WrestleMania?
I think there's been a few. I mean, I think 4, because I know
You're
they.
right, 4. 'Cause I forgot the Shane McMahon and Undertaker one.
Yeah. Yeah, 4. Yeah. Yeah, and then he after Judgment Day turned on Edge.
Excuse me.
I don't remember that except the Brood theme. That's all I remember. Wow. I mean, I could remember old school wrestling pretty good. Like I could tell you like between like 1 through 20 pretty good. Maybe 21. But after that it's kind of hard because the other ones are like after a while. Like even and there was a few years like that I would fall asleep at the very end because when it became where they were having WrestleMania for one night, but it was like 6 hours long. And by the time it was getting to the main event, and especially when it was Roman Reigns, I fell asleep during the main event. But that's why I always liked when they moved WrestleMania to 2 nights. Because they cut down on some of the time and they can actually get more matches, you know?
Well, 36 was the first 2-night one, and we know why that was.
Yeah. Well, honestly, if if that didn't happen, well, dude, if COVID didn't happen, honestly, we would know that it wouldn't have been a 2 night WrestleMania in Tampa that year.
Probably
But
not.
one,
And then who knows if 2 night WrestleManias would have ever happened in the first place?
yeah, I, I don't know. I think it would have because I'm sure people are getting sick of these ultra long WrestleManias. And then you look at New Japan; they're doing 2 night events all the time now. So like, why not? And it makes it kind of cool where you make a weekend out of it. Like, hey, you watch part of the show this week and then have a weekend, and then you watch it the next day. The only thing I feel bad is for the people who only pay for one night and they don't go to the other night. I'm like, oh man, that's gotta suck. And especially if let's say if they went to night one and night one sucked, or and they didn't go to night two. But uh, but that would have been interesting if they would have had if 2 nights WrestleMania would have been a thing. I mean, I'm shocked they hadn't announced a 2 night Royal Rumble, but I think that really they needed to stop at SummerSlam because I think if they do 2 nights everything, it'll lose the
They would have to do 2 night Royal Rumble, 2 night Money in the Bank,
yeah
2 night
eliminate.
Elimination Chamber, and 2 night Survivor Series. That's too much.
Yeah, if anything, it would be the Royal Rumble would make sense because, and I think Royal Rumble they could have put like, I mean, SmackDown's a 3 hour show. They could have easily had a couple matches and had the women's Royal Rumble on SmackDown, and that would probably do good numbers for SmackDown. You know?
Well, see, the Royal Rumble would make sense to be a 2 night show because as it is with everybody, when you
Mm,
have 30 people in one match, you're only going to have like 3 other matches on the card. Where
actually, two.
if they had a 2 night Royal Rumble, you could have the men, you could
Yeah,
have the men and the women wrestle on both nights. They'll get a double payday, which
yeah.
WWE probably wouldn't want to do. But there would be more content on each night because then you could have one Royal Rumble match
Mm,
plus like 4 matches on the card per night. Because
yeah,
what did we have with this year? We had 2 Royal Rumbles and 2 matches. That was it. It
yeah.
wasn't very great.
Well, I mean, they had it like that in the recent years. They might have had ever since they had the women's rumble. Like,
Yeah, but Vince was still putting on the 2 Rumbles and like 4 other matches at least. Triple H is now doing 2 Rumbles and two,
matches.
maybe 3 matches if you're lucky.
Yeah, yeah. And I mean, at least they're gonna do that. Have the pre-show actually have fucking matches. You know?
That's what I'm saying. That the Royal Rumble would make sense to be 2 nights because then you could have one Rumble match and like 4 matches on the card after that,
Yeah,
or with it. And the Royal Rumble matches for both nights would main event the show, obviously.
yeah. I agree. That I agree with that. But after that, I think those were the only three that really needs to do it because SummerSlam is really the WrestleMania of the summer. But after that, like to me, the biggest one after that is definitely the Royal Rumble. But I was shocked they didn't announce it because, yeah, I could see why they didn't want to do the Royal Rumble in Saudi Arabia. But we're gonna get 2 WrestleManias at in 2 night WrestleMania in Saudi next year.
Yeah, that's
So
gonna be terrible.
Well, I mean, we don't even know if that's 2 nights. That could be 1 night, but we're assuming it's going to be 2 nights. You
It's gonna
know,
be two. It's gonna be two.
that's why I believe too. But like, I don't know. I think it would have been interesting because WrestleMania 2, they did WrestleMania where they were doing 3 venues, and I think they could have done something like that. Like they could have like have the first part of the show could have been in Saudi Arabia, and the other half of the show could be at in America or in Canada or Mexico or somewhere else. You know, I think that would be kind of cool. But because it was a feat Vince did, but even though I heard it, WrestleMania 2 had some hiccups when they went 3 nights. I mean, 3 different venues in one show.
Yeah, that was terrible. I didn't like that.
Yeah, but that was something they were trying to do. It was an idea Vince wanted to try. And obviously they hadn't done that again.
Thankfully.
But I think today they're definitely able to do that, especially everything's, streaming. I think it'd be easier for them to do that today. Ah, dang, Tony Storm really doesn't have no tits, man. Like,
She's not all that attractive. I don't know why people are like so attracted to her.
I think she's not bad looking woman. I'm not saying women has to have the biggest tits. It just
I'm not
looks.
saying that either. I just don't think she's very attractive.
Oh, I mean, I'm not saying you have to think she is. Oh, that's right. They have to shave their heads. I'm not saying who's winning who, so I'm not trying to spoil it to you. Because I didn't realize you're gonna go watch it. I know you said that suggesting it, but I didn't think you would actually watch it later on.
Well, yeah, of course I was going to watch it. That's why I asked you if you wanted to do it.
Well, next time I'll just say fuck it and let's do it. The only reason, like last week, I was like really didn't have anything to talk about, and like usually it was cool because at least we had football to talk about and react to, and and you have wrestling events all the time, and and now having UFC on Paramount, I can watch it UFC fights now.
You know, I have Paramount Plus, and I completely forgot about that.
Well, here's the thing. They're obviously matching the same dates with WWE because when they did the Saturday night's main event, that's when they had one pay per view for the UFC. And when they did the Royal Rumble, they did another one from UFC for that as well. But dude, it took me all day. I was working on that freaking Sunset Riders, and it finally got done by the time. Like, I do enjoy doing these side by side comparison. A lot of times I used to show one clip and then show the other one, and now I try to synchronize them both on the same screen. So
I just started my stream, so now we are officially co-streaming.
cool. So what will you be streaming about today?
Well, take a look.
That dog right here. That
I did not
dog.
summon on the banners, Roberto. Not yet. I don't have enough stones. I only have 144.
That dog. Oh, you're doing Sonic's Racing Crossworlds. Let me show people that. Because I'm thinking I'm gonna probably wrap up in a little bit because I'm getting a little tired. But yeah, you got right here the Rose, Sonic
Casey getting
Racing,
sweepy.
getting sweepy.
Getting sweepy.
Probably I need to eat something. That's probably why.
Let you eat dinner like I do before I stream, man. This way you don't have to worry about being hungry while you're live.
I don't think about it.
You don't think about a lot of things.
That's true. I'm not gonna lie. That's true. I'm not gonna disagree about that. Is that? I assume is that. What are you playing that on the Switch or
No, I'm
what?
on PS5.
PS5.
No, Roberto, it's one of my friends. He's doing we're part of a podcast right now called Saturday is Raw. He's over there live on his channel, and I'm his co-host, and I'm doing my thing. So
Yeah,
it's
we're
like a
just
double. It's a simulcast, double
yeah,
whammy type thing.
we're just hanging out. Figure, hey, we hadn't chatted since the Super Bowl. I mean, it's not been forever, but I
Oh
mean
boy,
that.
I haven't played this game in like 2 weeks. I forgot how to play it.
Tell you one thing that first half of that Super Bowl really sucked ass.
Yeah, it did, dude. That most of that game sucked ass.
Yeah, I mean, if it wasn't hanging out with you, Tex, and I think we had Compton.
We had Compton for like 5 minutes.
But
No, he wasn't on. No, he was in the
okay,
chat. He was in the
okay.
chat for like five minutes or
Oh,
so.
We had Kratos, but he was only in there for a few minutes.
Yeah, Mister, I'll be available for the Super Bowl, and then he's like not there for 90% of it.
Shit happens. I mean, but yeah, I mean, if you're gonna miss a Super Bowl, that's the one you miss. God, I mean, I'm just happy the Patriots didn't win.
Right?
But,
Fuck them.
yeah, but I hate defensive games because when they go 3-and-out or they barely go down the field and then they have to punt or just go for a field goal. I'm like even the commercials was no good. Like none of the commercials was good. The halftime was awful. I mean, like I said, it was definitely a slap in the face to the American people.
When you hit with flames.
But it was pretty bad.
Speaking of commercials, Casey, did you watch the state of play from Thursday?
No, but I seen a couple things that looked interesting. Didn't they said they're remastering the God of War 1, 2, and 3?
It's not a remaster; it's a full-on remake.
A
They're
remake.
rebooting the series.
What?
And they have a prequel game out.
No shit. Hold on. I thought they were supposed to be done with the God of War. So they're rebooting it?
Yep, and they released a prequel game.
Oh, they re-released Hold on, they re-released it?
Yeah, it came out. It came out on Thursday.
Oh, did they? Oh. Interesting. I thought that looked like I need to look into that, but nah. I was gonna watch it, but I totally
You know, I
forgot
was
about.
in fourth place just there. Now I'm in fucking eighth. Oh, buddy.
But I don't know if I saw anything else that I was kind of interested into it. Did they say anything else that you think I would have liked?
I mean, there's quite a few things that were good on there. They showed more of Game Freak's game. I did not good. What was that called? Beast of Reincarnation.
I don't
That game
know.
looks really good. They showed Castlevania's getting a 40th anniversary game
Oh, that's cool.
called Belmont's Curse.
That's cool.
Metal Gear Solid Collection 2 is coming out with remasters of MGS 4 and 5, and I believe Metal Gear Rising Revengeance.
I think that honestly, I'm a fan of God of War, and I like the idea for the Castlevania. I don't know. It's just lately, like I hadn't bought any games in a while because I've
You
been
do
more.
like I'm gonna say you did about 4 multis there, Roberto. I did 3 on my second account and got them on the Omega Shenron animation. Yeah, you
Now
should
I'm at
check it out though, Casey. He was pretty good. The State of Play was actually the best one we've got in a while. I was actually somewhat impressed.
oh my god, what the fuck is Kyle Fletcher wearing?
You did
Like,
one multi. My brother did one multi on the ticket banner for UI Goku and Vegeta. He
Kyle
got lucky on
Fletcher.
that one.
Kyle Fletcher's like wearing some weird crown thing on
You
his
know what?
head.
They probably rented that ring from Kyle Fletcher's his friend that has
Mhm.
that indie promotion out there. Remember, that's where they got the ring from last year because TK didn't send the ring over.
Well, I mean, it doesn't make sense for them to do that because if they're just gonna be there like once a year, I'm like, why send a ring? Just rent one. It makes sense, you know. Like, actually, it doesn't look that small, but like, it maybe looks smaller than usual. But a lot of times when
Kronos Island. Kronos Island, baby. It's my favorite map in the game.
a lot of times when you go to the shows in person, a lot of times those rings look a lot smaller in person than it looked on TV.
I think the ring they used last year and the one they're probably using tonight, I think is 18 by 18 instead of a 20 by 20, which is a standard ring.
That's probably why, then. That's why it looks slightly smaller. But yeah, I mean, it'd be interesting to see what they're going to do with all these people they're hiring. Did they even do anything with the Rascals yet?
I think they had a match or two, and I don't think they haven't done anything meaningful yet. They've
Well,
been on TV. Personally, I
well,
don't really care for the gimmick, quite honestly.
I'm okay with the gimmick, but God, was it Troy Miguel?
Trey Miguel, yeah, he won that international championship match in TNA at their Feast or Fired match
Yeah.
2 weeks ago.
So, I mean, it's working out good for him, even though, like, obviously, he's not going to get the AEW money. But like, some people are like, think about this, like. There's people who are saying that if I was one of the Rascals, I would quit
What the
and
hell?
back because they fired him. Like, well, I mean,
I don't know what happened there. I couldn't take the shortcut for some reason.
like, he was rehired back in TNA very shortly. So, like people were saying that the rest of the Rascals or some of them should have quit and went back. Like,
I'm surprised they didn't stand up for him, quite honestly.
yeah, but if he was rehired with TNA, I'm like, okay. I mean, I feel bad that he lost that deal, but eventually he's gonna. It seems like he's working out right now with his solo career because he would have been like part of the trios, or that's where it would have been. Trios were the part of the tag team. He wouldn't been a solo wrestler right now in AEW.
All right, last lap, last place. Let's catch up.
But I mean, those guys could have stand up and say, hey, even like, hey, those were comments were 7 or 8 years ago. He apologized many times. Like, But I think Tony Khan likes to use. What's funny? He'll use Warner Brother Discovery as an excuse all the time. They're like, I'm trying to remember the recent. No, before that, they were using that excuse. The WBD was an excuse for something else, but I'm trying to remember what it was. But they were using the blaming Warner Brothers, and then Warner Brothers pretty much saying, "No, we didn't say anything about this one about Troy Miguel." So
Damn,
I
I
was
threw that fucking race. I tried taking a shortcut twice, and I think they updated the track and closed off the shortcut. I was in first place too, and I fucking blew it.
Is it better than Mario Kart?
I think it is. League's better, and it has 200cc, which Mario Kart doesn't have right now. About to use your first 20 rainbow tickets for UI Goku. Wish me luck. Did you get them?
So do you hearing that apparently WrestleMania tickets ain't selling good right now?
I'm not surprised. They're going. They're in the same venue, back to back years.
Yeah.
And the WrestleMania crowd last year wasn't even all that great to begin with. So
No. And plus, the tickets probably more expensive than they were the previous year. I mean, honestly, they were getting more and more expensive every year, but it was that's TKO.
go through
See, the
cash.
thing is, they started that shit when they were touring more in internationally, and when they were doing more of their PLEs internationally, because they were hearing about $300 nosebleed sections. I was like, oh my god! So, um, it started there, but it was still pretty reasonable in America. But honestly, they're like, fuck it, now let's get price gouged Americans. Like,
we're on the pack track.
I mean, at least AEW, I don't see how people are like. The reason I didn't go to Dynamite last time when it came around is I believe I was sick and I would think I was broke at that time too. But I could have paid for it and got some decent tickets, but I believe I was sick though too. But that's why I didn't go.
Sure,
But
it's
like,
just because you're not too cheap.
oh, I mean, no, I mean, I paid pretty decent price for the first time around. I think I paid just under $100 for my ticket, and then well, that's before all the fees and taxes. I think it was 130 at the very end, but I enjoyed it. But I knew I was paying a little bit more for a closer seat. But I guarantee you, I wouldn't be sitting nowhere near like that where how much I paid for WWE, especially nowadays. I'm like, fuck that. When it came around here for Raw, I always wanted to go to Raw, but when I heard the prices were soaring, I was like, I don't want to support that. So I was like, I personally said, fuck it. I'm not giving them my money.
That's one
But,
thing Vince did better was with the crowds.
mm,
TKO is all about maximizing profits. Vince
oh, yeah.
wanted people to be able to go and enjoy it.
Yeah, and plus you want to fill out the arenas. So, like, obviously they'll do deals, but like, see, the thing is, TKO is eventually going to learn, like, oh shit, tickets ain't selling. We probably need to lower these prices back down. They're either going to do that, or I think they're going to blame Triple H for the tickets ain't selling.
Oh, we got a banger of a song going right now. You should look at my stream, Casey. I'm on a Pac-Man course.
Oh, really? I just deleted that page.
Oh, you
I had
asshole!
I had yours up. Oh, that is cool. Oh, I see it now. Let me bring this up. That's pretty cool.
Oh, don't hit me again.
Interesting.
Yeah,
I
this
like
game's
that.
got a sponge. This game's got a SpongeBob course in it. It's got a Minecraft track. I got hit right at the end, so I go from fucking 4th to 8th again, as usual. Fucking bullshit. I'm sorry, I went from fucking 4th to 11th. Gotta love this fucking game. Use the 30 tickets, got nothing, huh? Ooh. It happens.
Same thing is, I think recently arcades are starting to make new, like full size arcade machines or something, or like you could like play as Pac-Man as yourself. Like you run around collecting dots, and I think um, to have robots going around as ghosts. I think that's a thing nowadays. I kind of like that idea because I mean they need to evolve the arcade because I mean I remember last time I went to arcade. It's been a while, but they didn't have anything really that great. I mean, the last thing I really remember that they had a Guitar Hero arcade machine. I was like, "Oh my god!" I didn't realize there was an arcade for Guitar Hero.
Damn, I just got a shit ton of unlockables in this freaking online event. Win streak reward. Don't mind if I do.
It's interesting. I mean, I feel like I have to be more loyal to Super Nintendo. I mean, to the Mario Kart. Oh my god! I feel like I have to be loyal to it. It has to be really good for me to say this is better than Mario Kart because I feel Mario Kart is the bar, and that's the thing you have to surpass.
I mean, I don't hate the Mario Kart game, but I'm just saying after playing this,
Yeah.
that game just feels so slow.
I don't know about being slow. I mean, I think doing even 150cc feels real fast. I honestly don't think Mario Kart World is as good as Mario Kart 8. I think 8 Deluxe is better still. But I'm not saying Mario Kart World is bad.
I only
I don't
say this game feels faster because even the 150cc that this game has
Yeah.
feels faster than Mario Kart. I don't know what it is, but it just feels faster. Like I can't explain it.
You know, it's funny. You have Sony and Sega, they love ripping off Nintendo all the time. Remember, oh gosh, you know, I need to do the Sonic Shuffle game on Dreamcast.
That game is a fucking an abomination.
Like they're like, hey, you know what?
I'm
You
surprised you
have,
didn't send me that fucking trash with that pile of garbage you sent me that one time.
I thought I did.
No, you didn't. Thank God. Or if you did, it was probably one of those burned CDs, and I overlooked it. Actually, you know what? Come to think of it, you might have, you bastard. I might
I
have looked
think
at that shit and threw it right in the trash.
But like I was trying to give you some cool ones I thought you might like. But obviously some of them I wasn't sure if it worked.
Some of them
Uh,
definitely did not work. I could tell you that.
but But it was like when they were trying to rip off the Mario Party idea, instead of using the dice, they're like, "Oh, you know what? Instead of using dice, we're gonna use cards." Like, hold on. I mean, if you're gonna rip them off, at least like maybe do the dice thing too. It's like using cards are probably not a good idea.
But you know one thing Nintendo did rip off though, that wasn't their own personal idea,
What?
was the game of life.
What with it? Oh yeah, I guess that's true. I mean, that is Mario Party. Yeah,
No,
that
I'm
is
talking
true.
about Fortune Street. Remember that Wii game, Fortune Street?
Oh
It's
no.
basically the game of life, the board game.
Oh shit. Well, I mean, I'm sure I'm sure Nintendo didn't made it. I'm sure Nintendo licensed it. You know.
I mean, it was their game. I don't think they developed it, but it was on their platform
Oh yeah, but
specifically.
like, well, if the third parties though, like that, I can understand if you say if it's a first party. Then I was like, okay, that's what I mean, first
Oh
party.
yeah, I made that fucking awesome fucking shortcut. Oh, that was fucking amazing.
That's what I mean in first party. Like if it's third party, I'm like, it doesn't shock me that they would do that.
Oh
So how,
baby, I love these shortcuts.
so how did you feel when you heard Tommaso Ciampa losing the TNT belt after was it a week or two?
Well, I don't understand. Again, I got hit at the end of the race. I don't understand what the point of letting him win the belt was if he was only going to be champion for a week and a half.
Yeah,
That was pathetic.
I think the only reason is I think they're doing playing hot potato with it to get to
It's
AEW
a loss.
Revolution. I think they're probably gonna have a triple threat between Kyle Fletcher, Mark Briscoe, and Tommaso Ciampa.
My Revolution's what? March 1st, I think, or 8th.
It's somewhere around there, but like it's not like too far away, but it's a month away, you know. But I'm watching the ladder match between Kyle Fletcher and Mark Briscoe. It's been a pretty good
Somebody
match.
posted somebody posted a like a 20-second video of that match earlier today on Twitter.
Yeah,
And I saw a spot in that match where there was like one of them suplexed the other one off the top of the ladder.
yeah, I just
That's like
saw
the
that.
that's like the only moment I've seen the video clip that the person posted.
I just saw that just like a minute ago.
Did you get all 50 tickets, Roberto, or did you only get like some of them? I haven't gotten all of them yet, so I'm not going to do mine until I get all 50.
It's been a pretty good show. Like if you sit down and watch it, like I think the only one I really didn't care for is the women tag team match, but I wasn't even focusing too much on it. I've been kind of like like kind of casually focusing on it,
I
but
understand you used 30 so far. I was asking if you got all 50 of them. Because I know 25 are available in part one, and now the other 25 are available. I have, I think, 27 of them. I think. Ooh, color from all. Let's go. Yeah, the state of play though, Casey. They're gonna do. They're remastering the very first Rayman game.
oh, cool. That's
They're calling
cool.
it Rayman 30th Anniversary Remaster. So that's
Interesting.
coming out too.
That's cool. That's actually some of the games you've been saying were actually I would like because like I don't know. A lot of times I watch the Nintendo Direct and they'll show a bunch of like JP was it JR?